Hi there and welcome back to Valley Por Vida. I'm so glad that you're sticking with us because the answer you've been waiting for is here. Before we went to a commercial break, we told you about the Princeton University study that said we as humans usually get happier with more money, but only up to a certain amount of money. After that, we start to remember that our loved ones, community, and sense of self are more long-term happiness indicators. So, do you know the answer? Is it, drum roll please? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just tell you. C, $75,000. Of course, many of us would jump up and down for $1 million and beyond, of course, but really, $75,000 would make us just the right amount of money, according to the study, before it wears off and then we remember what truly matters. Be sure to stick with us for more trivia time each weekday on Valley Por Vida, and you never know when you'll use what you learn. And while I can admit trivia time is fun, you know what also is fun? Food. So here's your Fun with Food segment. All right, well, the Thanksgiving holiday is rapidly approaching, and I think a lot of us are going to be looking forward to all the delicious desserts that'll be served. Cranberry pie, apple pie, lemon squares, and homemade blueberry jam may be just some of the items on your mind for that turkey day. But did you know that there's a way that you can indulge in all the sweet treats of your heart's desire without the guilt? That's right. You see, following a plant-based diet can really benefit the body in so many ways, as food items that come strictly from the earth are rich in nutrients, generally low in fat, and have plenty of healthy effects. I've actually been a vegan the majority of my life, but for someone who isn't, it can definitely be hard to do, especially if you've eaten meat since childhood. But we're talking desserts specifically here, and it's easy to, somewhat be healthy when you have a pastry or a baked good, but when it's ingredients that come from the plants. But how easy, you ask? Well, our friend Vegangela is from Brownsville, and she's got some insight into the world of vegan treats that we can try for Thanksgiving that are also typically healthy when compared to regular desserts.
Good morning, my name is Angela. I am the owner and creator of Vegangela. You can find me on vegangela.tx. I bake vegan and cruelty-free cupcakes, brownies, and cinnamon rolls. Being healthy does not have to be boring. You can have a delicious cupcake, a cinnamon roll, and while all being plant-based. There are so many ways and delicious options on my site. You can have a confetti, Biscoff, chai tea, a cinnamon swirl, and the options are endless. Everyone always asks what I use as an egg replacement. You can use a chia egg, a flax egg, a apple cider vinegar, and baking soda egg. So many different options in different ways. And as of right now, I have all my cupcakes nut-free, dairy-free, and egg-free. I do have nut options as well in my brownies and cinnamon rolls. You don't have to be vegan to enjoy my delicious treats. You can book me for an event, an evening, and you can catch me at the Brownsville Farmers Markets on Saturdays. If you'd like to try any of my tasty and cruelty-free desserts, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook under vegangela.tx and shoot me a DM.
She says after enjoying the nice big turkey everyone's bound to have at Thanksgiving, maybe a small vegan, vegetarian, and cruelty-free baked good will do the trick for guilt-free satisfaction of that sweet tooth. Again, feel free to check out her Instagram account for more info on plant-based holiday dessert ideas. And while we've been learning about those unique recipes to try out this Thanksgiving, many students at the Boys and Girls Club in Harlingen will be learning things for school, plus giving it a go at various sports and hobbies. Now, it's a good idea for students to be a part of extracurricular activities so that they'll have a well-rounded academic experience, and we went ahead and dropped by their location to learn more in today's Destination Education segment.
So the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen is really excited to actually pop up a campus site at Fossum Middle School here in McAllen ISD. You know, once the kids got back from virtual school, we realized alongside McAllen ISD that they were going to need a lot of holistic assistance. And thanks to Fossum Middle School, we actually serve about 40 kids here a day on this campus. So check it out. When a Boys and Girls Club member actually ends their day at Fossum Middle School, as well as 7 other campuses across McAllen ISD and 2 large clubhouses in Mid and South McAllen, they actually head in, and thanks to McAllen ISD, they actually have dinners. So they first get dinner served every single night, and then they have about an hour of homework assistance. I can tell you that any club member that actually goes to the club, they actually have a higher rate of homework completion than just a middle schooler that doesn't attend a Boys and Girls Club. So that's really great. So after homework assistance, we have what's considered a high yield activity. I've noticed a lot of our middle schoolers are doing financial literacy, character development, as well as cooking. I noticed at one of our sites, they actually cook spaghetti on site. And so just really making sure that the kids have just a real whole education through after-school programming. So Boys and Girls Clubs across the country, it's all evidence-based curriculum. So we tend to serve at-risk communities, we tend to serve minority communities, but everyone, of course, is welcome at a Boys and Girls Club.
You can visit their website for more info on enrollment, plus so much more. And if you find yourself surfing the web for their site, might as well log into your social media accounts and make sure you're following our Valley Por Vida team, which actually brings us to the next segment. All right, so yesterday I posted a photograph of someone on our Valley Por Vida team who is a tremendous help in keeping our show running smoothly. It's none other than our TV studio fill-in director, Jesse. You can see him there in the back in what we call our control room, and this is where we have a bunch of monitors and big screens for Jesse to keep an eye on our channel and also on our show. It's also where he controls all the graphics and special effects for Valley Por Vida that you see on screen every day. A lot of you commented such nice responses when I posted this photo of our team member, Jesse, one of which included at Katie Higgins 10, who wrote, quote, "Hi, Jesse." So Jesse seems like a Valley Por Vida viewer. Katie would like for me to say hi. He can hear me from the control room right now. Be sure to follow our lifestyle team on social media and comment with your responses to our posts or even your questions so that you can possibly be featured on the show. And I hope that you do, because we'd love to feature your comment on photo on air with our team. But for now, that's all the time we got. So thanks again so much for joining us, and be sure to tune in again next time because we'll have a lot more in store for you. And of course, don't forget to visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's favorite segments. We've got all of that and so much more next time on Valley Por Vida. We'll see you then.